Hi friends. Now we are going to see how this application is going to get developed. In the previous video, I already have shown you that what application we are going to develop actually, kind of a glance of the application. Now we will develop the application from scratch. So we will see everything. We will see the database, the table, how tables are there, and then we will start developing the pages and the process and all the things. Whatever component we are going to get encountered with, we are going to develop everything basically. Okay. So for that, let me share my screen and show you the instance where we are going to do this stuff. So here is the place. I already have shown you these things, this application basically. So let me go to the backend of this thing. I'll quickly go to the here. So before getting into that stuff, I will show you that we have a couple of tables basically. Let me go to object browser. And here we have all these tables: country, customer, department, employee. So the customer table, if you will look into this tab here, this is coming from customers table. Okay. And then we have this employees table. Okay. So this employees table is getting used over here. If you will go to employees, here we are using this employee table. So that's another thing. Okay. So just to give you a picture that these many tables are already there, we are going to use these tables to develop the application. Okay. Now let's get back here. So here I'm going to create the application. So I'll click on this create new application, and we are going to give this name as demo app. Okay. Let it be side menu. I am okay. Let's check all, and we'll include all these features. I will explain these features maybe later, but yeah, let's include all these features. Application ID, let it be the defaulted one, and I think that's all. Create application. And here we have this application which is getting created. It is loading all the features and everything. It is like processing, and once this got done, finishing up. So you can see that all these pages got created automatically. So whatever these above 10,000 pages are there, all these are nothing but the default features what we have chosen. Okay, let's not worry about this. Let it be as it is. Let's run this application. Now, here it's asking for the username and password. Let me, sorry, let me enter my username and password. Kish. Okay, so here we have this blank page, blank home page, and the administration is nothing but all those default features. Okay, let's not discuss about this now. Let's stick to our core development thing. Okay. So here we have this blank page, and then we have this kind of editor, developer tool, and and when we click on this page one, this is the backend of the page one. Okay. So the first step will be, I want to change the theme of this application. How to change the theme? Here we have this customize option. Click on this customize. Go to theme roller, and here we have multiple themes. Choose one. I will show you one by one all these: dark, red, slate, and one more is a redwood light. So I think we should go with this redwood light itself. Okay, let it be. We are going to use this theme itself only. So I'll just save it, and this redwood light theme got installed or maybe got applied on this application. Okay, here you can see this is the navigation menu, and this thing, sign out, about page, feedback. So all these things we are getting by default. Okay, so the first step will be, we are going to create a navigation menu, and then we will be creating a page, and that page is going to we are going to get the information of all the employees in that page. Okay, so let's get back to the old application what we have here, and we'll see how these employees are. So our first tab is going to be employees, and employee list will be something like this, where we will give them first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, job, salary, commission percent, and manager. Okay, now we will give then we will give this create option and edit option. Okay, and then smart search. Okay, so these things we will see uh, today. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a page. I'll click on this edit, and okay, I'll click on this edit. I'm going to create a page, and I will make that page as hmm, smart filters. Here we have this option, smart filters. Choose this smart filter and give the name as employees. Okay, here we will choose the table. Table will be employee only, I think. EMP, hit enter. Oh yeah, employees. Then click on next and see here it's asking for the smart filter. What are the thing you want to include? Let's include the salary number also. Here it is asking for saying the range will get developed. So that's okay. We will include everything. We'll see what is relevant. So let's click on create page, and this page got created. Let's run this page first and see what we are getting. So we have everything over here and things like that. So, but why this is coming like this? Why this is coming? This is smart filter. Okay, let's click on edit page. And here you can see that these things got created, and this search. So here you will see that we have two regions got created. First region is this smart filter. Okay, and the second region is this search result. So the search result is nothing but the table what we have used, employee table, and this smart filter, which is under this breadcrumb bar. Uh, these are the kind of items got created. Okay, manager ID. So this is checkbox, job ID checkbox. Then we have department group, department ID, commission percentage, first name, and salary. So this is what we have over here. Now let's click on this manager Steven. So as soon we click on it, we are getting this thing. Okay, so this is I think a new feature in the recent version. So in the so previously we were not getting this option actually. Okay, we used to get smart filter something like this, but they now we actually this filter was taking this space, so they tried to minimize it. That's why they have given this is this way of showing the filter, but this is also good. This is nice. So when we click on this, we are getting representative, and let's click on manager here. All these managers, shipping, and everything we are getting. And if we click on this, when you click on this, yeah, all the Steven, all the employee who belongs to Steven manager got filtered, but when we click on this manager, okay, we are getting this option actually. So let me click on Lex and see what happens. So Lex is having only one value, and that value got filtered over here. This is a nice feature. So this option we got by default. We have this filter, smart filter option, and that we got by default from Apex itself. Now what we have to do, that we have to create a create button, and when we click on create button, form should get opened, and that form will give us option to enter all the detail, so that we can enter the first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, everything. And then when we click on create, a new record should get created to this employee table. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a button. So that button I will create in this search result. Let me click on this create button, right click and click create button, and write the button name. Okay, create, that's all, create. Give label as create itself, and region body, I think make it at edit position, save and run. We'll see what happened. Where is this create? Okay, I think this is not coming here because of the template. Okay, because we have given the position as edit, and I think this template, the search the result region template doesn't support this edit position. For that, what I'll do, I'll just show you what I meant by template. Click on this quick edit, go to this employee search result, come down here, we have standard, and remove body padding. I'll not remove it. And then we have, let it be everything as it is. Okay, run. And we are here, nothing happened, that's okay. So what I'll do, I'll just change the position of create for now. Okay, I'll make it as, let me try to put it as copy, and we'll see whether we are able to see it or not. No. Okay, so for just to show you that, I'll make it as okay, let it be in region body, and we'll run. So here we have this create button, but this create is not looking good. What I'll do, I'll make it in breadcrumb. Okay, I'll uh, I'll move this to breadcrumb. So here we have this region. I'll move it to breadcrumb. Okay, now it moved to breadcrumb. Here what I'll do, I'll make it to maybe edit. We'll see what position we get here. So here this create, but yeah, this is better. Anyway, we are not using extra spaces, so this is better. Now we have created this create button. I'll make it as hot, so that it will just highlight the, okay, so this is the place where user can create the employee. Okay, now when we click on this create button, a region should get opened, and that region is going to be the form region, which form region with all these details. Okay, I mean all these items basically, first name, last name, email, phone number, everything. So for that, what I'll do, I'll click on this plus, I'll click on page, I'll click on this form. Okay, now here we'll give a region as a customer or employee form. I'll say employee form. And this is going to be modal dialog page. And the table, what we will select here is employees. Again, employees, click next. And primary key, we already got it. We do not have any other primary key. So click on create page. And this page got generated. Now, if you will click on this play button, if you'll try to run this page, you'll not be able to find it. Why? Because this is a modal dialog page. You will not be able to run modal dialog page from here. For that, what we have to do, we have to link this page 3, to this create button. So what I'll do, I'll click on this quick edit, go to this create button. Okay, go to this create button. Here we will come down, and let me somehow, yeah. And here you can see that we have option here, what's the behavior of the button. So by default, we get it as submit page, but we don't want to submit the page on click of this button. So what I'll do, I'll select redirect to page in this application, and we'll have to mention the page number over here. What I'll do, I'll just mention the page number. Okay, save, okay, and run. Now let's click on this create button, and beautifully this thing got opened. So here you can see we have this first name. By default, last name is required field because we have chosen that as a form type page. So that's why it has, taken care of all those things. Job ID as well. It got we got it by default. Manager ID as well, and then department ID also. This is very nice. Yeah, everything got created by default, and we have this create and cancel button also. Let me quickly open this page as well, and we'll see what exactly is happening. So all these items got created. We have cancel, delete, save, create, everything got created over here. Now we'll go to dynamic action. Okay, dynamic action also got created on click of cancel, I think. On click of cancel button, this will close the region or cancel the dialog box. Yeah, cancel the dialog box. Event, you can see die cancel. I will say process also got created. That's very nice. And that's all. Anyway, don't worry, I will explain you and I will show you how to do all these things manually as well. So that's okay. Okay, so this got created very beautifully. Now if I'll click on, so this is the first step. When we click on create, we are getting this create form. Okay, and and we have to take care of one thing, that when we click on create, if we have entered anything over here like this, if this is saved, these things should get cleared on click of this create. Okay, that is one thing. And yeah, and other thing is we have to give a edit option over here. When we click on edit, the same dialog box should get opened with populated fields. Okay, so let's click on this create region and we'll create a edit field over here, edit link over here. So for that, what I'll do, let me see what options we have. Okay, this is a classic report, so we have to do something over here. Okay, so here we have this employee ID, which is hidden column. Let's make it as link. Okay, and here we have this target. Click on this target, select the page number. I will choose this page number 3. And here what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass, employee ID. We already have a column called employee ID in page 3, and we'll pass from here employee ID, and that's all. Okay. And I'm not going to do anything. I'll just show you what happened. So just save and run. So you can see this employee ID. These are the employee IDs. Okay. Employee ID got generated and this employee ID is there, and then we have numbers and all those things are there. But we don't want all these things. Okay, we just want this to be blank, and this should be edit link. Okay, so for that, what we can do is, the first step is we'll make this header blank. We'll make this header blank. So what I'll do, this is employee ID. Come here, this heading, I'll write here as ampersand NBSP. Yeah, and alignment will be center. So this is heading alignment. This is data alignment, you can say. Okay, now if we'll scroll down, here we have sorting option. Let's give an option that user will not be able to sort it. So remove this, and then we have, that's all. Save and run. So you can see we do not have this header, and we got this number. Again, we don't want these numbers. Actually, we just don't care about the numbers. So I will remove these numbers and I'll give this edit link. Okay, so to get the edit link, we have a place called pix.oracle.com/ut. Okay, from here you'll get a lot of resource. Actually, I will when we will develop the application, we will use this place a lot of time to get multiple things. I will show you. Okay, so for now I'm going to choose icon. I'll click on these icons and I will say that edit, and we have this edit you can say edit logo. I'll just copy this icon. We have two different type of things. Either you can copy the class or you can copy this entire HTML code. So I just want this class, so I just copied it and go to our page and go to the link. Okay, so here I think that class will not work. So what we will do, we will use the HTML code itself. I copied it from here, come here, and at the place of link text, remove this thing and paste your copied code. Control V. Now save it and run this again, and you got these things over here beautifully. Now what I'll do, I'll click on any of these field and I'll see that everything got filled over here. How? Because we are passing that employee ID, and that employee ID is fetching all the respective result over here. And the other thing what you will observe is this create button went away, and instead of create we are getting this apply changes button, and this delete button also came here. When we were creating, this delete button was not there. So these are some extra stuff. Okay, again when we click on create, We have this create and cancel. When we click on this edit, we are getting all these informations, and apply changes, delete and cancel. I hope you are able to understand. When we are clicking on this create button, we are not passing that employee ID. Okay, that's why we are not getting these values. And that is what we are saying, that when we click on create, a new entry should happen. So a new employee data we are going to create. Okay, and when we click on edit, an existing employee should get edited. So this is kind of a normal form with a report and these smart filters and everything. So the first tab or first page got created, and we are good with this information. If you want me to add anything over here, please let me know in the comment box. Otherwise, I think we are good. We already have all the informations: hire date, job, salary, respective manager. If they have any commission percent, we should have that over here. I think we don't have this. Okay, we have commission percentage for these employees, so we are getting everything properly. Okay, now let me quickly check that what we are doing with this create button. Let me go to create. So with the create, we are passing, we are going to page number 3. And what we should do ideally, that we should employee ID, we will pass employee ID and we will make it as blank. Okay, so we are not passing any value, that means. So we are just taking an extra effort to make things easier, better actually. Okay, save, run. So what we will do, we will quickly check this, whether it is working fine or not. So I'll click on it, and I will change the salary. This is 25,000 to 24,000. I'll make it 25,000 and I'll do apply changes. And nothing happened. I mean, it got changed, but here it didn't get refreshed. Let's refresh this page once, and salary got changed. So now one thing is pending, that whenever things are getting updated, and this region is getting closed, this should get refreshed automatically. For that, what we have to do, we have to add a dynamic action, and that dynamic action will be, whenever region or the dialog box will get closed, this should get refreshed. How we can create dynamic action? Let's go to page number 2 and go to dynamic action. Click on dialog closed, right click, create dynamic action. Here we will say that refresh employee. You can write any name over here, and I will say dialog closed, selection type region. Which region? Search result, this region. Okay, so whenever this region will get selected, refresh region. Which region? Search result. Save it, run it. Okay, now we'll try to update the salary again. I'll make it as 24,000 and apply changes. Wow, it got refreshed, so it's working fine. Let's create a new employee. I'll say that Mark. I don't know Zuckerberg's spelling is correct or not, but let's enter this name. I'll just say that Mark dot Zuckerberg @ gmail.com. You can give any name over here. I'm just writing for my just to hire date will be 31st May, today's date, and he's going to be maybe I'll say him as, oh, anything you can say. I'll just say account manager. Salary will be somewhere around $25,000. Commission percentage will be 0. I'll make his manager as Elena, and department I'll make him an account tech. Click on create. So I think that person should get created over here. I'll click on this first name and I'll search by Mark. Okay, let's see. Do we have Mark over here? Okay, I'll just enter Mark and hit enter. Okay, we have. So this person got created. We have his name, first name, last name, email address, hire date, job, salary, Alan, and manager. If we will click on it, we can see everything over here. Now, when we click on this delete, we are getting this pop-up as, would you like to perform this action? If I'll delete it, it will get deleted. If I don't delete it, I'll click on cancel. Now I'll show you how we are getting this, pop-up, this thing. Okay. So I think what is happening here in the backend is that, let me go to this page and this delete. So this is delete button. And if you will come down, confirm, we have an option called confirm, and here it's asking that, uh, it's asking for that delete button. Okay, delete message. And if that will get, that confirmation will be true, this will get processed. So this is one way of doing it. Other way is that we can create a dynamic action. Okay, that I'll show you in another form. So that's it for today. Maybe I hope you have understood a lot of things. And if you have any question from this tutorial, you can ask me, and you can give your feedback that what other thing I should have shown you here. Otherwise, anyway, in the next tutorial, I'll show you the extra, form and report, or maybe some other thing. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Thank you.